on the right-hand side. And he's appealing for a throw. Again, it was a challenge from Bruno Fernandes on Ganayev. I'll tell you what, I think it may have come off Azizjon Ganayev last. Bruno Fernandes had that chance a couple of minutes ago. Just a really nice turn it was away from Ganayev in the box, and Fernandes was actually slipping a bit when he took on the shot, but deflected just over the bar. Throw from Uzbekistan. In the end, it just sails over all the forwards' head, that long throw, and it's back now with Portugal. Just over 5 minutes gone here in Houston. Just a reminder, if you are watching the game as well as listening to us, make sure you are watching it through your local broadcaster. 5.5 minutes gone here in Houston. It is Portugal 0, Uzbekistan 0. Bruno Fernandes with an early chance in Portugal. Vitinha now drives it out towards the right-hand side. Neto reaches it. It's Neto. Can he get across it? Neto twisting, turning. Neto prods it back. Now João Cancelo, can he get a ball in? Cancelo, cross comes in, Ronaldo strikes! And there's his opener of the tournament. Portugal score inside the 6th minute for the 2nd game running. And that is a lovely take from Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is how to silence your critics. Portugal have been on the front foot right from when the whistle went. Uzbekistan just been trapped. It's been a Portugal onslaught. And Ronaldo finishes off a really good low cross. Classic Ronaldo movement at the near post. He took it brilliantly with his right foot. And Lionel Messi's really laid down the gauntlet in this year's competition. And Ronaldo does not want to be left behind. It was João Cancelo down the right-hand side. Perfect ball. And Ronaldo just peeled off the back of the Uzbekistan defence. It was Abdullayev who was the closest marker to him. Abdullayev didn't know where he was. And Ronaldo was there to punish him. On the half volley, right-footed, powerful for close range. Not a chance for Nematov. And Ronaldo does his classic celebration. Jumping in front of the fans and landed perfectly on both feet at the same time. It was a threat away from the restart. Portugal get it back and put a ball down left-hand side, but it goes out of play. Uzbekistan throw. This could be a long old game in Houston for Uzbekistan. Start the goal kick with Abdullayev. And now Uzbekistan, they're maybe going to try and go along to Shomurodov. Goes backwards from Shakurov and put his goalkeeper into trouble. Nematov just slides it clear and he gets it long as well. Nematov fake heads it away. And now Uzbekistan in midfield, playing the forward line to Shomurodov. Ball played down the right foot, Karimov to chase, and Vega's across, and Karimov put a challenge in. He did get a piece of the ball. Karimov, he's appealing. It should be an Uzbekistan throw, but looks like the decision's gone in Portugal's favour. In fact, actually, he's run up for a goal kick. So it won't be a throw, it'll be a goal kick in Portugal's favour. Taken short by Diogo Costa. Half turn by Vitinha. Now Vitinha into the feet of Diaz. That's a first time pass from João Felix to Vitinha. Vitinha now coming up to the centre circle. 8.5 minutes gone here in Houston. Portugal 1, Uzbekistan 0. Cristiano Ronaldo the goal he really needed. João Felix clips it down the inside left. Cushion header from Fernandes. Here's Nuno Mendes now down near side. Mendes cross blocked. It will be a throw. It was a Avlakodir Husanov. He blocked that one with his right foot again. He's had a really, really top season for Man City. By far the key player in this Uzbekistan side. Mendes throw control. The mid-drift of João Felix. Felix caught there. Edge of the box. And it was a really heavy kick from the Uzbekistan right wing back. Berazon Karimov. And Felix took it with his midriff. Lifted it right-footed over the head of the Uzbekistan number 24. And he was caught late there, João Felix. So a free kick on the edge of the box for Portugal on the left. Looking to double their advantage. in quick time. So Nemetov just making sure all his teammates are organised, need to be alert. And this free kick, Uzbekistan. 10 minutes gone in Houston. Cristiano Ronaldo has Portugal in front against Uzbekistan. So Bruno Fernandes taking this free kick right by the byline on the left. About 4 or 5 yards away from the penalty area. So Fernandes lifts the free kick towards the back post. Nemetov punches away. Cancelo strikes, his block though from Shakurov. And now Portugal have it back on the inside right, midway in the Uzbekistan half. Nice balance there for Cancelo on the ball. Now to his fellow fullback Mendes. Forwards to left, Bruno Fernandes. Challenged by Karimov. And it will be a throw to Portugal. Out in the attacking third area, I'd say. For Nuno Mendes to take. As Felix is a close option. Uses him. João Felix. Back to Mendes, who's midway in the Uzbekistan half now. Pass it back on the halfway line to Renato Vega, left-footed. Forwards for Mendes. Mendes looking to cut in, but Karimov with the challenge. Karimov now, he's tackled from Felix. Felix appealing for a throw, but it will go against João Felix. Uzbekistan take the throw just by the Portugal technical area. Roberto Martinez is very, very happy. See his side get that early goal. Throw from Karimov, headed over halfway from Mendes. Here's Bruno Fernandes, now back in the centre circle for Diaz. Square from Vitinha. It's touched on from Neto, and that's back on halfway with Diaz. Ronaldo dropping deep. Ronaldo just in front of the centre circle, now Vitinha. Vitinha, inside right, 35 yards from the target. Squares that past to Cancelo. Cancelo, tricky feet, goes on his outside to Neto. Fernandes showing for the ball, receives it. Portugal on the right hand side. And then field to Vitinha. Now backwards in line with the centre circle to Diaz. Plays it forwards on the right, controlled on the stretch from Fernandes. It just gets away from him in the end. And now Fezalaya for Uzbekistan. He's challenged though. And now Fernandes flicks it to Vitinha. And Portugal back on the ball here. Here's João Neves to João Felix, who joins in on the right flank. Vitinha just under 40 yards from the target. Vitinha right foot on top of the ball. And squares on his outside to Neto. Pedro Neto, tricky feet. Neto looking to get away from his man. Neto now just plays it short to the feet of João Neves. And Portugal building slowly on the right. Cancelo back to Neves, about 3 yards behind him. And Portugal 4 yards in front of halfway. Lovely feet from Ruben Diaz, just to sell Shomurodov off there. Portugal in the centre circle with Vitinha. Fernandes, Vitinha again. And goes to his left-hand side to Renato Vega. Vega now level with the centre circle in the Uzbekistan half. Now inside it is Diaz. Portugal holding up with Cancelo. Again, Uzbekistan pressing here. Uzbekistan do get it back. And now Uzbekistan go long towards Shomurodov, but that's good sweeper-keeper job there from Diogo Costa to clear it halfway. Uzbekistan head forwards by Ashramatov, who won the ball just a moment ago to play it towards Shomurodov, but the ball was too heavy. Portugal now centre back with Vega. Now Mendes goes down the line. Fernandes makes the run, looks in the middle for Felix, but headed away from Ashramatov. Now miscontrol for Uzbekistan, and was there foul inside the box on Neto? And it's been given, I think, as a free kick. And a card shown as well to Ashramatov for bringing down Pedro Neto. And that was just outside the box there. It was a definite pull on the, actually sorry, it was definite pull on the shirt, but it's actually from Kamara Bekov, the midfielder. I'd say it's quite weird for central midfielders to wear number 9. There you go. So it was Kamara Bekov who got shown the yellow card for pulling back Pedro Neto, but then him and Ashramatov in such close proximity. Couldn't quite see the naked eye who pulled Neto down, but it was the Uzbekistan number 9. So a free kick in the D for Portugal. This one's a tough position to get it up and over the wall. But I'm sure Ronaldo wants to take this one on. He's talking with Pedro Neto. Yeah, Ronaldo fancies it, unsurprisingly. So does have the likes of Nuno Mendes standing around as well. But not a bad opportunity for Portugal again. It's one of those positions where you may think it's too close with being in the D, but we'll see if a bit of magic can be pulled out here to double Portugal's lead. And Houston gets it back. Uzbekistan. So Ronaldo, deep breath, all ready to step up. Although Nuno Mendes is also shaped to step up as well, but I surely imagine it will be Ronaldo to take it on. So Uzbekistan have got their wall all organised now. So Ronaldo ready to take on the free kick. Definitely looks like it will be Ronaldo. Ronaldo standing directly behind the ball. Mendes to the right of it. So Ronaldo all ready. I mean, Mendes still standing by his side, but surely should be Ronaldo to take this free kick. Again, Portugal got a three-man wall in front of the Uzbekistan wall, consisting of Neto, Diaz and Vega. So still waiting to take this free kick here in Houston, and 16 minutes played. Portugal 1, Uzbekistan 0. Still the referee wanted to see the correct distance in Portugal three-man wall to the Uzbekistan wall. It's in such close proximity to the goal, all this. And with the free kick being located in the D. In Uzbekistan, they have a man lying down behind the wall as well. So, finally the referee blows the whistle. And Mendes steps. Oh, that's a brilliant free kick for Nuno Mendes. Well, I was fooled there. It'll be certain it'd be Ronaldo. But Nuno Mendes stepped up to the plate, whipped it left-footed. Not a chance for Abdul Fakir. Nematov whipped to perfection from Mendes into Nematov's bottom right-hand corner. And Portugal right in the ascendancy here in Houston. Take a bow. Nuno Mendes. A wonderful effort. He just saw the gap open up in the Uzbekistan wall and just planted the ball through it. The perfect whip, low to the keeper's right. That is outstanding from Nuno Mendes, who's enjoyed another sterling season at club level. And he's bringing it on to the international stage. Portugal, 2 goals to good. And Uzbekistan here with Fezalayev. Just moving it in midfield at the moment. Kamrabekov, who is on a yellow card. And now Abdulkadir Husanov goes and is outside to Karimov. Karimov now infield. Here's Kamrabekov towards the box, but just cleared away completely from Diaz. Miscontrol from Portugal midfield. And Fezalayev bringing it forwards. Now breaks over Kamrabekov. Uzbekistan go for a shot for a tight angle for the left wing back. And Nazarbayev, but straight at Diogo Costa at his near post. That's a chance there for Uzbekistan to half the deficit. Oh, lovely pirouette. That was St. John Neves now. Dinks it forwards onto the chest of Fernandes now. Portugal looking to get down the right-hand side. Too much on that pass, though, to Pedro Neto. And it will be an Uzbekistan throw. To be taken here from Nazarbayev. So it is Uzbekistan with Shakurov. And Nazarbayev travels over halfway. Space open up here for Uzbekistan. Nazarbayev gets that pass wrong, though, to Shomurodov. Here is Vitinha. Vitinha on the stretch. Guides it to Mendes. Mendes being on a real high off that free kick. Mendes with a diagonal. It's headed out for throw from Ashamatov. And a really good idea there for Nuno Mendes and Fabio Cannavaro. What a name to have in charge of your national side, but it was always going to be tough for Uzbekistan this tournament. On the ball is Vitinha in the centre. Now flick to Ronaldo for Fernandes. Lovely give and go between the pair. Now out to Mendes. A roll inside. João Felix. Now toe pokes it to Nuno Mendes. Trying to take it around Karimov, and looks like the referee's blown his whistle for a free kick. Again, Bergeron Karimov insisting he got a touch on the ball. And, well, he certainly didn't. He made a let's have a look at. Actually, no, sorry, Karymov did get a touch on the ball, but just obstructing Mendes at the same time. So free kick, left-hand side, 3-4 yards behind the penalty area. So Mendes will definitely whip this one in. Can he get an assist out to his goal? Though actually, of course, Bruno Fernandes in the mix as well, so maybe not. Yeah, I thought Ronaldo was going to take on that free kick, and I was mistaken. Got Fernandes and Vitinha standing behind this free kick, as well as Nuno Mendes. It's definitely a cross in position for Portugal. Will be Bruno Fernandes to take on. He actually passed the free kick to Mendes. Left side of the box. Mendes, no ball comes. It's blocked. And Uzbekistan managed to hook the ball away through Ganayev. But now it's back on the left-hand side with Felix level the box. Felix challenged, and it will be a throw for Portugal. Thrown to Mendes. João Felix now. Lovely reverse pass to Nuno Mendes. Left-hand side of the box. Clips it towards Ronaldo. Head away from Abdullayev. And Vitinha, the scuffs the shot into the air. Uzbekistan head away again. Portugal inside right. Uzbekistan just trapped in their half here. Pedro Neto level with the corner of the penalty area. Now he's looking to cut in. Neto still twisting, turning. Now going down the line. Neto cross way too high. Actually left from the goalkeeper Nematov. And it is Karymov. That's great work for Fernandes to win it back on the left wing. Tricky feet from João Felix. Edge of the box. Fernandes again. Fernandes now goes short and field to Ronaldo. Flicks it off of Bruno Fernandes, who's down the ground because he was tripped. And the referee has seen that free kick. It was Ganayev who tripped up Fernandes. Was it Ganayev or Abdullayev? Abdullayev unhappy with the referee. I'm sure it was Ganayev who tripped up Bruno Fernandes. So free kick on the left-hand side for Portugal. And level with the penalty area. So Bruno Fernandes will be taking this one. So Portugal in search of getting number 3. So Bruno Fernandes all prepared now. Standing square onto the ball. So in swing from Fernandes. And it's been cleared away by Uzbekistan. Now they can look to surge forwards here. Shomurodov, and he looked to be fouled there. The referee has blown his whistle. He's insisting there was a clear shove from Ruben Diaz. And Shomurodov desperate for a card. And we will have the hydration break. And Portugal are 2 goals to good. I think Fabio Cannavaro and his players wanted to see yellow there for Ruben Diaz. So as it stands, obviously Colombia and Congo to come later on, but Portugal at the top of Group K. Because as it stood coming into today, Portugal would play England in the round of 32, but you would expect things to change, and that's exactly what's happening. Portugal 2 goals to good against Uzbekistan. I have to say, it was certainly surprised when Martinez got the Portugal job, considering what happened with Belgium. There was you know, a success at the 2018 tournament. I suppose you could say getting that 3rd spot, but he had a disappointing tournament, Belgium 2021, obviously in Europe's major competition, and then back on the global stage a year later. And again, it was a real poor exit for Belgium. So certainly the jury is still out on Roberto Martinez. But if Portugal are to succeed this summer, then that would certainly be an incredible achievement for a manager that certainly had a lot of questions of him. Again, has had success at club level, winning a couple of Wigan Athletic, but did get relegated that same season, made that son Roberto Martinez to a T. I have to say, see goal scorers Ronaldo, Mendes taking the headlines in the first 25 minutes, but Vitinha has been superb again. He's silky, intelligent, tactically perfect. He is an outstanding midfielder, and obviously lifting a European trophy with his club this season for the 2nd year running in that competition. Just incredible. But And certainly people looking at that Portuguese defence being the weakness, and Ruben Diaz now being back in, but again Gonçalo Inácio and Renato Veiga, they've had that sort of race to get that spot alongside Ruben Diaz, and the jury's out, and then so obviously it's Veiga who does have it. There's certainly people looking at that as a weakness, and of course Ronaldo up front, but he's got that goal. It's been 6 minutes today, and at least Portugal built on a 6-minute goal this time. Can do that against Congo. So hydration break now is concluded. It's just a brilliant achievement, by the way, for Uzbekistan just to be here in the first place on the global stage, the first ever appearance in this tournament. So we are back on the way now, and Kamra Bekov goes backwards here for Karimov. Karimov can bind to Kamra Bekov, and the pass goes straight out play, but Karimov was obstructed by Nuno Mendes, so a free kick for Uzbekistan. 6-7 yards over halfway. All right, Karimov to take, goes for the switch. Picks out Ashramatov. Now Nazaralayev wanting it. Then it goes to Shakurov. That was now to Abdullayev. Here's Ashramatov. Again, Nazaralev goes back to Ashramatov. Now ball down left-hand side, but couldn't find anyone. Diaz just clears his lines right-footed. Now Ashramatov, heavy touch on his chest, but then wins a 50-50 against Fernandez. Rolls out of play for a Portugal throw just behind halfway line. Will be left here for João Cancelo to throw it short to Vitinha. Vitinha guides it outside the right to Veiga. Now Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes short to Veiga. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening to us, make sure you are watching the game through your local broadcaster. Portugal 2, Uzbekistan 0 in Group K. And Houston approaching at 27th minute. Ruben Diaz inside the D. Now Diogo Costa, left side of his box. There's a light blue kit. Clips it just over halfway, but easy touch in the end for Abdulkadir Uzunov. Now diagonal from Karimov towards the far side, headed away. Only as far as Fezalayev. Fezalayev just gives it back in the middle of the fence to Abdullayev. Control from Karimov. Now Karimov coming forwards here, midway in the Portugal half. Karimov has Ganayev on his outside. Goes behind him though to Kamra Bekov. And now Shakurov. Tiny feet on the inside left, 30 yards from goal. And now Nazaralayev gets the cross in towards the middle, but headed away from Mendes. And bounces in the centre here for Uzbekistan. Pass goes backwards to Ashramatov. Now Kamra Bekov fouled in the centre circle. Ronaldo dispossessed him. He did clip his right leg in the first place to get the ball, so what was it? Actually, was given against Vitinha. Vitinha is the man who made the foul. He made that connection on Kamra Bekov in the centre circle. So free kick played square to Ashramatov. Takes heavy touch, but on the stretch gives it to Kamra Bekov in the centre circle. Wins it 50-50 against Vitinha. And now Vitinha looking to get the ball back again, and does succeed in doing that. Good work from Vitinha. Vitinha being chased down from Karimov. Here's Portugal on the ball inside of D, and Uzbekistan win it high at the pitch. It's a brilliant shot from the edge of the box into the top corner by Azizjon Ganayev. And Uzbekistan have a route back into this game. João Cancelo cheaply lost the ball just under 25 yards out, inside right. Ganayev thought, why not? He caught it so sweetly with the lasers of his right boot. What a moment for Uzbekistan. Their second ever goal in this competition. This Fezalayev, he did catch Cancelo. I don't think he got the ball there. He got none of the ball for me. I don't think for Uzbekistan this is going to count. Massive shame for Ganayev, because he hit that brilliantly. Right into Costa's top right-hand corner. But surely this is going to be chalked out. Straight away the referee called across the monitor. There's Abosbek, Fezalayev got none on the ball. Caught Cancelo. It's a clear foul. And fortunately for Ganayev and Uzbekistan, this will surely be chalked out on the half-hour mark. Relief for Portugal. You know, obviously, it was a foul on João Cancelo, but the way he was sort of messing around the ball, it did take a long time in possession. To the referee now making the announcement to the crowd. And this will be overturned, and Portugal will keep their 2-goal lead intact. Half hour played in Houston, so there's the announcement. Goal is ruled out, and it stays as Portugal 2, Uzbekistan 0. But certainly a warning coming Portugal's way there. Yeah, Fez live looking at it once more. Clear foul on Cancelo. There is no doubt about that. So here's Portugal with Mendes. Heavy pass, and Karimov steps now. But still giving Uzbekistan a bit of a lift. The fact they did have the ball in the back of the net. Karimov on halfway. And Felix with a tackle. That will be an Uzbekistan throw. About 7 yards in the Portugal half. Thrown down the line, but straight into the chest of Mendes. Lifts it forward. Powerful header there from Husinov. Only as far as João Neves. And Neves just thumps it forwards left-footed, but it's gone away back to Nematov. It is Ashamatov. Ashamatov now clips it right-footed. Can't find Shomorodov though. Squared it from Vega. Mendes now dispossessed from Ganayev. Ganayev faced away from goal, 40 yards from the target. And now it is carrying off on the ball. Now Husinov just behind halfway. Squares it. Across to Ashamatov. Ashamatov, one touch to take it into the Portugal half. Now ball attempted down the inside left, but intercepted pretty easily from Cancelo. Ball pass from João Neves, but kept in play. In fact, almost kept in play for Neto, but couldn't quite do so. In the end, throw to Uzbekistan. 32 minutes on the clock here in Houston. Portugal 2, Uzbekistan 0. And it's like Abosbek is alive, is unhappy about something with the referee. Well, Uzbekistan actually has been given as a free kick to Uzbekistan. As indeed, the referee's given a free kick, so free kick of just say over 25 yards on the target on the left wing. Uzbekistan to deliver, so it will be Ganayev to put this one in. Ganayev towards the back post, too heavy, and it did meet an Uzbekistan head, but it was already when the ball was out of play. Ashamatov actually fell over the advertising hoardings as well. And way too much on that ball in from Azizjon Ganayev, and Ashamatov on the stretch to actually really want to get contact on the ball, but so he got contact when it was already out of play. Vitinha goes direct, but couldn't find a forward teammate. It is Ashamatov. And now Kamrabekov crossed to Husinov. Husinov, tidy feet. He's caught on his right ankle by João Felix. So free kick given Uzbekistan's favour. I have to say though, Uzbekistan ran about just over the last 5 minutes, really got back into this game and actually gaining confidence despite it being 2 goals down. Portugal just taking their foot off the gas. Short free kick from Uzbekistan, the middle there of Ashamatov. Now finds Ganayev in the centre circle. Guides it outside of his right. Now Shakurov. Shakurov combining with Shomorodov. Now Shakurov on the halfway line. Mexican wave going around the stadium. Well, this is an England game. That Mexican wave would stop when he gets to England supporters. Shomorodov now, ball lifted towards him. Now he pokes it forwards into the box, but on the bounce, gathered from Costa. As Fezalayev was chasing down the ball. So it's overrun throw from Costa to Mendes. Back in the Portugal area to Renato Vega. Rolled across the box. Here to Diaz. Now Vitinha has time on the ball inside right. Vitinha. So Vitinha just over halfway. And now Neto looks to go down line, but the pass is blocked there from Ashamatov. Came off his right knee. Go for Portugal, just over the halfway line now. It's going back towards the centre circle. is Vega. That ball goes 10 yards forwards. Mendes now midway in the opposition half. Inside to Vega. On the inside left, first time touch from Fernandez to Mendes. Move back inside, but Uzbekistan clear through Kamra Bekov. Now Mendes has it inside left, 30 yards and goal. Mendes sandwiched in between two players, but was fouled and takes the free kick quickly. Now is João Neves to Vitinha in the centre circle. Out to the far side. Pedro Neto, 10 minutes this half to go. Portugal 2, Uzbekistan 0. Neto leads his man for Deblis. Crosses block though. And Uzbekistan get it clear through Fezalayev. It's gone towards Shomurodov. Now Vega gets caught under the ball. Shomurodov turns to Uzbekistan on the attack here. Shomurodov heading to the box. Now it's Ganayev beside him, but Mendes intercepts that pass to Ganayev. Costa slice it away. Portuguese keeper did manage to find the turn of Neves. Now Fernandez, nice little touch Neves. Neves dinks it forwards to Fernandez, and now Portugal transitioning well down the left. João Felix, edge of the box. Felix, ball the outside of his left boot, but cleared away in the middle of the box by Rustam Yon Ashramatov, but end-to-end stuff here in Houston. Uzbekistan trying to close that gap to Portugal. Portugal looking to get themselves out of sight before the half-time whistle. So Nuno Mendes takes the throw. Vitinha has it under control. Vitinha level with the centre circle. Vitinha, now the pass is left for Neves to Ronaldo. And Fernandez knocks on. Ronaldo saying he's fouled from Kamra Bekov, but nothing given in Ronaldo's favour. And Husnov just launched it forwards, goes out of play. Actually, the referee already blew his whistle, so Ronaldo is down to the ground. Seems like Ronaldo is fine. Ronaldo will a slight bit of contact with Ashramatov. I'm not sure there's loads in it. So Mendes just throws it back now to the Uzbekistan goalkeeper Nemetov. It wasn't a foul. The referee's eyes on Ronaldo. So Uzbekistan have the ball back. And Nemetov in his green kit now just picks it up. Overarm throw. Nice touch there from Karimov. Let's go down the line, deflects off Mendes. That will be an Uzbekistan throw. Just beyond halfway line for Karimov to take. In fact, I'm mistaken. It's now left here for Abdullayev to take. Abdullayev, so now Karimov helps it on, deflects off Mendes, then Mendes wins it against Ganayev. Defeated from Vega. Vega rolls a pass towards Fernandez, intercepted though from Kamra Bekov. And Uzbekistan win a throw just front halfway. It's sort of João Felix by Abdullayev. Uzbekistan this current time would take, the deficit not being extended towards half time. Abdullayev's throw and on the way from Mendes. A nice flick there from João Felix. Now Uzbekistan get it back with Fezalayev. Here's Shakurov in the centre. Fezalayev turns, squares it, cleared away from Vega. Now Felix plays it in between two white shirts. Now Portugal striding through the centre with Fernandez. Sets up Ronaldo, right side of the box. Ronaldo, he rolls it into the bottom corner. Devastating Portugal counter-attack. And Cristiano Ronaldo has arrived at the tournament. Goal number 2 for him. And 3 in this match of Portugal. And this match now is pretty much out of sight before the break. It was always going to be a tough battle for Uzbekistan. And it was even tougher than maybe they anticipated. When you look at the way Portugal are playing here, compares to their opening game against DR Congo. Lovely finish from Ronaldo. He just rolled it so calm into the bottom corner. Felix played it in between two players. The Fernandez stroke through the middle. And he just played it between the gap of Husnov and Ashramatov for Cristiano Ronaldo. Right side of the box, wrong foot to the keeper. And just slotted it into Nemetov's bottom right-hand corner with complete ease. It is Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. And Cristiano Ronaldo again is now up and running here. And looking to really carry that forwards. He'll be open. This is just going to be beginning for him personally, and obviously more importantly for his country. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. Just feels like damage limitation now for Uzbekistan. Elimination is staring them in the face. Yeah, it's just a big achievement then for it to be here though. Shambekov is for the mill to Fazaliyev. Now Uzbekistan inside right. Ganayev, look at the return to Fazaliyev, who carried on his run but cleared away from Cancelo, just stepped to left-sided centre-back from right-back. And Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal's all-time scorer in this competition with 10 now to his name. Throw for Uzbekistan, flipped up in the air for Ganayev. Down the way from Vega, now hooked on from Fernandez. Headed backwards from Ronaldo. Squared it from Uzbekistan, now drilled low from Bruno Fernandes towards the right-hand side. Flip there for Neto to Vitinha. Half turn from João Neves. João Neves gets a return to him on the halfway line. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first half here. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening to us, make sure you are watching the game through your local broadcaster. Vitinha on the halfway line. You're looking to play it down the inside left, just go square in the centre circle instead to Ruben Diaz. Now just knocked back from Ronaldo to the centre circle. Vitinha over the top, and now Felix lifts it in the air, too high for Ronaldo, who made that run into the box alongside him. João Felix, when he was inside the box, went for the lifted assist towards Ronaldo. Got it all wrong, João Felix. So Nematov starts off the goal kick. Ashamatov, Nazaraliyev asking for it. Will go short, and was there a foul there on Fazaliyev? There was indeed. Bundled down to the ground there from João Cancelo. So free kick for Uzbekistan. Midway inside the half. Play back to Ashamatov. Flick their Fazaliyev, but couldn't find Shakurov. Now Portugal inside right. 30 yards and goal. Bruno Fernandes, square for Ronaldo. Now on a hat-trick. Ronaldo to Felix. Felix can't put it through the legs of Husanov. Uzbekistan drill it forward to Cameron Bekov, but trapped on the Chester Vega just in front of the halfway line. And there was a foul there for Cameron Bekov on Neves, but the referee weighs play on as Portugal look to advance on the inside right. Now Fernandes square in midfield to Vitinha. Neves, Vitinha again, plants out towards the right-hand side, level the penalty area. Neto some step overs, 2 men around him. In field to Cancelo, delivers, but Uzbekistan clear their lines now, clip it out the box to Ashamatov. And Fazaliyev's on the chase, but beaten to it by Vitinha. Just prods it back to Diogo Costa, a couple of yards in front of the D. Vitinha on the ball again. Just over 2 minutes of normal time left in this first half in Houston. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. Vega finds Mendes. Mendes challenged there from Karimov, has Ganayev down the line. Keeps it Karimov. Now Ganayev in field. No chance there for Shomurodov to get shot off. He turns Shomurodov, and a shot does come off, but it's from midfield. And it was Otabek Shakurov who couldn't keep it down. Just under 30 yards and goal, right in the middle. Wrapped his right foot around the ball, fell in White's leaf there for Shakurov. Just got it all wrong though with the bend and finish. Uzbekistan just be desperate for this half to end. And Portugal go direct towards Felix and Ronaldo, but goes in between both of them. It's back now with Nematov. So we roll to Husanov. I think that lane's been blocked off from Ronaldo. So Nematov actually decides to go direct instead of using one of the three centre-backs. They bounce over Mendes. Ganayev chased it down. Now comes off Mendes' hip in that foot race. So Portugal concede the throw. Coming on out to the last minute of normal time in this half. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0 in Houston in Group K. So throw from Uzbekistan. Played short inside to Shomurodov. Here's Shakurov, who took on the shot a minute or so ago for Uzbekistan. Maybe Uzbekistan trying to get across him, but it's actually Ashamatov, the centre-back, pushed up high, combines with Nazaraliyev. Now Uzbekistan, 35 yards and goal with Shakurov. Shakurov gets a return to him from Ganayev. Now Uzbekistan keep possession on the left-hand side. Fazaliyev to Nazaraliyev. And Fazaliyev loses the ball. Due to the pressure, Cancelo puts it through an Uzbekistan player's legs now. Cancelo challenged from Shakurov, tracking back really well. And the midfielder goes all the way behind him to his goalkeeper. Nemetov clears it first time. Another one from Diaz against Shomorodov. Now here's Portugal, just beyond halfway. Mendes goes to the diagonal, too far away from Fernandes, headed away from Ashramatov. Gets him filled with Kamrabekov. Ganaev, Kamrabekov first time, now Shomorodov. Trying to hold it up, does well there. Now can Uzbekistan attack here? They play over halfway, the pass was too heavy there in the end from Kamrabekov. So 6 minutes of first half stoppage time added on, not really what Uzbekistan wanted to see, although you never know, they might actually get one back in that time. Portugal in the centre circle with Fernandes. Portugal get a fourth for the break. Coutinho spins on the right hand side, 10 yards in the opposition half, now in field to Fernandes. Fernandes, right foot pass, right in the centres, João Neves. Now Ronaldo inside left, 30 yards and goal, worked out to Mendes. Turns it back to Ronaldo, who's facing away from goal. Now Vega combines with João Neves. Mendes and field towards Ronaldo, that's intercepted. Now Kamrabekov. Now Karimov turns into trouble. Karimov dispossessed from Mendes. Now Felix plays outside the right boot, cleared away for Uzbekistan not once but twice. Kamrabekov with the latest clearance. Now Shomorodov holds it up just behind halfway. Diaz makes the challenge. It will be an Uzbekistan throw, which they take long but too quickly for the referee's liking. Have to be taken again. Uzbekistan, as life made the run, but the referee wasn't ready for that throw to be taken. In fact, actually, Uzbekistan took the throw, but it was actually a free kick in their favour because of Portugal being offside just before. So it's a free kick taken from Husanov, and now Ashramatov over halfway. Nazaraliyev surging down the left-hand side. Nazaraliyev now passed it to Shomorodov, edge of the area. Shomorodov sets it up, and Kamrabekov has a shot blocked by Vitinha, and Felix hits it off the referee's ankle. So immediately blows his whistle. Jalal Jayed, the referee. So ball now thrown to the referee, and it'll be a drop ball for Portugal. Cannavaro is standing in his black t-shirt, hands in pockets, and it's been a tough old half for his side. Here's Portugal on the ball with João Neves. Now back to Vega. So 2.5 minutes played of the 6 of stoppage time in this first half. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. João Neves on the ball. Now in the centre circle here, still with Neves. Fernandes back to Vitinha. And over halfway to Cancelo. Cancelo looks to the crossfield ball. It's deflected off Vezalayev. It will be a Portugal throw on the right-hand side. It's thrown short and backwards from the Portuguese. Now Vitinha to Diaz on the halfway. Level with the centre circle. Portugal in possession with Neves. Now Vega. Vega right-footed, rolled just over halfway to Menes. It's the cut inside. Gets away from Karimov. Now Menes can't take it around Nazaraliyev, and then it's a free kick to Kazakhstan, to Uzbekistan, I should say. It was clip on Abdullayev, and free kick now from Uzbekistan goes backwards, long from Nemetov towards the centre circle, headed down from Diaz. Now Kamrabekov, heavy touch, but does keep possession. Now it's pass blocked there from Neves, pushing high. Ronaldo flicks it down the right for Neves to chase. Uzbekistan will see it out. Fourth throw, it was good strength from Nazaraliyev. Nazaraliyev's throw controlled the midriff of Shakurov. Uzbekistan deep inside the half. It's an awful touch there from Ashramatov. Concedes the throw close to the corner flag. 2 minutes of first half stoppage time left. Portugal 3 goals to good here in Houston. Short throw to Neto. Links up with Cancelo. Now João Neves. That's the centre circle where Vega is. That's to Mendes. Vega again, still in that same position. Vitinha. First time to Vega. Now Vitinha in possession of the ball once more. Vitinha just caressed it out to the right hand side. Now Cancelo in space. Cancelo cross towards near post. Can't find Felix. Has been blocked. Vezalayev flicks away on his fast Cancelo. And Portugal right side of box. Cross dug out for Neto. Too heavy though. And then Karimov clears it on the bounce for Uzbekistan. towards Shomorodov. It's volleyed away from Vega. Nicely controlled from Mendes, level with the send circle. Goes further out on that left-hand side to Felix. Toe poke from Vitinha. João Felix just level with the send circle. Portugal on the halfway line with Vitinha into the last minute of first half stoppage time. Vitinha for the centre. Now flick from Fernandes. Portugal heading towards the box, but Felix can't find the run of Ronaldo. And Ashermatov just clears his lines left-footed. Back in Portugal territory, no rush on the ball. Right side of defence at the moment with João Neves dropping that position. Actually, he's give it to Ruben Diaz. João Cancelo on the halfway line. Again, goes inside to João Neves. Neves now picks out the run of Cancelo. Portugal are in it. Cancelo towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo flicks it over the keeper. Comes off the post. Ronaldo almost got the hat-trick there, but denied by the post. And Uzbekistan looked hit it long down the right. That's a great tackle. That came in there from João Felix tracking back. What a chance, Ronaldo. Him and Cancelo almost combining for another goal. Ronaldo would have been onside, that gone in. It's flicked over the keeper. And that cross, and Cancelo came in. Just lost his balance, Ronaldo's fell over the top of the keeper, but diverts the ball over the top of him. Actually, it was a brilliant clearance off the line. I thought came off the post to the naked eye. Unbelievable clearance from Advocaat Husinov. And there goes the half-time whistle. And what has been a very good first half of Portugal, and particularly Cristiano Ronaldo, who really needed his double. Opened the score in 6 minutes in meeting. Cancelo's cross. Nuno Mendes scored a free kick in the 17th minute inside the bent left-footed into the bottom corner. And Ronaldo with his second goal. Bruno Fernandes on the counter-attack, setting through Ronaldo and rolls into the back of net. Uzbekistan had a goal ruled out. It's a cracking strike from Azizyon Ganayev. It was a foul from Faisaliev in the build-up on João Cancelo. That's about as good as it's got for Uzbekistan. Half-time here in Houston. It is Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. Hello and welcome back to Houston, where it's Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. Ronaldo at the double in the first half, and this tournament is well and truly on the way. It was a real hard first half for Uzbekistan, who've actually made a double substitution at half time. So it is Kojibaka Alijonov who's on, as well as Akmal Mozgovoy. And off for, it looks like actually for Portugal, by the way, it will be Nelson Semedo coming on. But yeah, coming off for Uzbekistan is Olijon Kamrabekov and also Sherzod Nazarlayev. And also it will be a second substitution for Portugal as well, Francisco Conceição. So Neto and Cancelo make way for Semedo and Conceição. So we are ready to get underway again very shortly in Houston, but certainly a job well done so far for Portugal. Just looking to see up professionally in this second half. So Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way, the first player to score 6 goals in this competition. Messi, the all-time goal scorer in this competition, which he sealed yesterday. So back on the way now here in Houston. Portugal get it underway, shoot from left to right. And there is Ruben Diaz. Diaz squares it to Semedo. Semedo now over the top towards Conceição, and that new right-sided pairing, too far to Conceição though. And now Uzbekistan have it with Nematov. And Nematov, will he go direct? That's exactly what he's going to look to do. So Nematov towards the right-hand side. Away from Vega. Now Shakurov lifts up in the air. Uzbekistan on the far side here. And ball's hit off João Felix, but Uzbekistan keep it in play. Shakurov in possession. And now played across to Ashramatov. Again, stays alive on halfway, calling for it, receives it. And now Mozgovoy, his first touch since coming on. And now Uzbekistan can search midfield with Shakurov. Husanov, Shakurov on the ball again. Uzbekistan opening minute of this half, just enjoying some possession. It's backwards to Nematov. Nematov, a long ball. And Shomurodov can't with the head against Vega. It's a nice touch there for Neves in the centre circle for Semedo to pick up. Square foot, Conceição on the halfway line. Conceição goes backwards to Diaz. By the way, if you are watching the game as well as listening to us, make sure you are watching it through your local broadcaster. Minute and a half into the second half. It is Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. João Felix moving slowly the ball, now stops it and just drags it back with his right foot a few times. Now to Vitinha, Portugal inside left, 35 yards from goal. Ronaldo and Vitinha combine. Here is Mendes downfield, left for Ronaldo. Cross on to Fernandes. Fernandes can't control the way he wanted to. Shakurov dispossessed. And Portugal go for a shot 25 yards out. It was whacked right-footed for João Felix. I'll tell you what, he caught that one pretty well. On the swivel, right-footed. Couldn't quite dip down, but I'll tell you what, certainly not a bad attempt there for João Felix, that's for sure. So Nematov for the goal kick. So Shomurodov backing into his man in Ruben Diaz, and the referee doesn't award a free kick. Vega clears away. Now Mozgovoy heads forwards. It's a flick on there for Shakurov. Phase live. Now Shakurov first time towards left-hand side. And in the end, it just couldn't quite be reached from Alijonov, who came on with Mozgovoy at half-time. Semedo throw back now to Diaz. Vega on the line of the box. Now Portugal on the left-hand side, just over midway inside the territory with Mendes. And now here's Vega. Cross here to Diaz. Vitinha on the half-turn, square to Semedo. Portugal building towards halfway. And about 4 yards behind halfway with Conceição. Now Vitinha, bring it towards centre circle. In fact, goes over halfway on the inside right. And pokes it to Neves. Now bang on the halfway line is Semedo. Neves back to Semedo. Twisting, turning. Semedo being chased down there from Fezalayev. Semedo just goes a simple pass back to his keeper. Costa now picks out the feet of Vega. It is Mendes. Mendes caught in possession. Is he going to roll out of play? It is. A bit fortunate, Mendes. And there's a tackle from Karimov. Tell you what though, Berizon Karimov already been Uzbekistan's best player so far. His good energy from right wing back. An effort from Felix a moment ago. Real testing one. I have to say that Nemetov would have had that one covered, to be honest. But still not a bad shot all from João Felix. Uzbekistan now win the ball back midway inside of Portugal half. Shakurov needs help. Shakurov caught in possession against Fernandez. Now Portugal keep it. Vitinha was caught there, but referee waves play on. Diaz to Semedo. Just over 4 minutes gone in this second half now. It's gone just over halfway to Conceição. Into midfield to Neves on the stretch. Ronaldo flicks, intercepted. Now Uzbekistan looking to come forward to Shomurodov, and there was a foul there. And it will be given as a free kick to Uzbekistan on the halfway line. And it was Shakurov who was caught on his left shin by Vitinha. It was a light contact, so I can understand Vitinha's frustration. Uzbekistan now take the short free kicks. Fizz to Fezlive, can't set away. Intended target in Alijanov though. Now it's a roll from Costa in his box. 5 minutes gone the second half. Portugal 3 goals to good. Ronaldo with the double. Semedo back now in the box here to Vega. Vega left footed. Rolled across the area to Diaz. And now Semedo. Will he go long? Semedo goes down the line. Oh, it's a brilliant turn there for Conceição. Leaving Alijanov for dead, but that's good covering there. Ashramatov to get across. Nemetov on the pressure. Ronaldo on his hat-trick, but Nemetov just about gets it away from his box. Nemetov just puts his left arm up, apologising to his teammates. He don't mess about with the ball in that fashion. Ronaldo is lurking in the area. Nemetov just got it clear. Yeah, they did concede a throw into Portugal on the left in the process. Mendes throw now. Portugal almost in behind, but in the end, Felix can get to it. Here's Avdokode Husanov. Goes short to Moscovoy. Husanov again. Husanov flicks it. It's intercepted for Mendes, and Husanov gets it back. Husanov now plays it through the Portugal forward line. All of a sudden, is Alijanov on attack for Uzbekistan. And now Fezlive. Left side the penalty area. Fezlive onto his right foot. Fezlive shot on target. Straight to Costa. And opened up nicely for Uzbekistan on the counter, but Husanov just messing about the ball, initially trying to do a drag back in his own area. Got away with it when he had a second bite of the cherry to pass out the back. He did really well with the second bite of the cherry, Husanov. He got Uzbekistan on the attack with a shot straight at Costa when they did get in the attacking third. Conceição deep in his half, coming towards the 52nd minute. Portugal 3 goals to good. Vega in the box. Now plays out the area to Vitinha. Mendes. 7 yards shy of halfway. Mendes stops the ball. And Mendes guides it behind to Vega. Light touch in front of him to Vitinha. And now Vitinha come up to the halfway line. Picks up Fernandez inside left. Portugal, that midway in the Uzbekistan half. There's a foul surely there on João Felix. There's a foul indeed from Karimov. And Felix is caught on his right leg. So free kick for Portugal to put in 35 yards from goal. And Portugal showed a very successful first half and hoping to enjoy a very successful tournament. And it's been done as the best Portugal squad to go to this competition and make it count. Doing the Mendes free kick, actually a bit less than 35 yards out this. Mendes whips in towards the back post, too heavy though. Ruben Diaz trying to get on the end of it, but Mendes again unsuccessful. Trying to get that assist to go with his goal. Now Silva, one of the many Portuguese players worn up on the sidelines. It is Karimov looking towards the centre circle. Now Shomurodov squares it, too heavy though for Moscovoy. Quick throw from Portugal. Fernandez just over halfway. Fernandez past the flicks off Shomurodov, but Fernandez still has it on the halfway line. Back from the centre circle. Diaz. Shomurodov chasing from the front. It was a light pass back to Costa. Costa just has to get it clear. And not the best pass back to him. Would have wanted more time, but Eldor Shomurodov smelt blood for a second. So Uzbekistan take the throw just behind halfway. And then the ball's loose off back to his keeper. Now Shomurodov, Ashramatov. On the ball, Moscovoy loses it in midfield. For Uzbekistan, but gets it back. As well, now Ganayev. Now Ganayev squares it in the centre circle. Helped forwards there from Shakurov. Now Uzbekistan, the attacking third, played wide to Fezalayev. Now Shakurov just behind the D. Shakurov, wrong foot's Fernandez. Shakurov gets the shot off but squirms it wide. I think it did take a deflection on the way through. And Shakurov certainly isn't afraid of taking on a shot. Left-footed effort definitely took a deflection off Cancelo. So corner on the right-hand side for Uzbekistan. Will be taken from Azizon Ganayev. Did have a wonder strike ruled out in the first half. It was a foul from Fezalayev on Cancelo. Bit of push and shoving going on the box. This referee wants to sort out before this Uzbekistan corner can be taken. Again, push and shoving involving Shakurov and Diaz. Diaz is giving Shakurov a bit of a shove. So corner kick 10 minutes into the second half for Uzbekistan to take. It's a short corner taken. And now can they get a ball in for the right hand side? Ball whipped in towards near post. Ronaldo heads away. Now controlled it from João Felix. Now Felix plays it over the halfway line to Conte Sal. Uzbekistan quickly getting men back. Conte Sal slows it down. Now it is Mendes to Fernandez level with the centre circle. And Portugal in possession by the centre circle, still with Vega. Felix first time to Fernandez, throws it back in the centre circle to Vitinha. Fernandez again. Right foot onto the ball. Ruben Diaz, Vitinha, balls in the centre circle. Brilliant flick there from Conte Sal. Now Ronaldo helps it on. The referee does give a free kick in Portugal's favour. There's a challenge from behind. And Bruno Fernandes disagreeing with the referee about something. It was clever play by Portugal. Just those first time flicks. So it was Ronaldo got the final flick, and it was Abdullayev just barging into the back of Ronaldo. So free kick for Portugal, fair distance out mine. They've already scored from for a free kick today, Portugal. That one was from inside the D. This one a little further out. I'd say this one 25, 26 yards away from goal. So it'd be a hell of a strike to try and get it past the goalkeeper. But Ronaldo on a hat-trick. Again, he's now stepping up. He's going to fancy this. I think it's enough of a distance to try and take it on. Needs to be a rocket here from Ronaldo. And Bruno Fernandes, Nuno Mendes all standing by the ball as well. So Ronaldo just gets himself set. Ronaldo now actually walks over the ball. It's left here for Fernandes. A chip in the box towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to squirm it under the keeper, but never top. Gets a vital knee onto the ball, and it's gone behind for a corner kick. Such a clever free kick there from Portugal. Ronaldo fainted to take it, walks over the ball, and then Mendes fainted to take it as well. And Fernandes at last minute stepped up, clipped it. Ronaldo had already made his run to the box. He was onside. And such a good set piece routine. Ronaldo thought for a second he was going to get the hat-trick, but Nemetov striding out of his goal in a flash. He saved it with his right knee, denying Ronaldo his hat-trick. Roberto Martinez thought it was a foul. Nemetov made a perfectly good save. Definitely not enough of a follow-through to give a penalty, that's for sure. So it'll just be a corner kick for Portugal on the right-hand side. So they're looking to go 4 up. They realistically know those 3 goals have got the 3 points in the bag. They want to do it even more style. Ronaldo would love the hat-trick, but Bruno Fernandes wouldn't mind getting on the score sheet as well, but they have to just stick with corner duty for the moment. So Fernandes to deliver on the right-hand side. The Portuguese. Fernandes will pass it towards near post. Oh, it's bounced in! Oh, clever corner for Portugal. It ends up in the back of the net. Surely that'll be an own goal. It squirmed through everyone at the near post. And I couldn't quite see that bounced off last, but to me, that looked at own goal. It maybe come off Shakurov, but it's ended up in the back of the net. And it's Portugal 4, Uzbekistan 0. That corner caused chaos for Uzbekistan. They couldn't handle it. So Fernandes just passed the corner along the byline. Oh, deflected off the face of Husnov, then came off his keeper last, I think. So all scrambled the near post. Yet bounced off Husnov. And I think the keeper last. Husnov tried to get it clean, flicked onto his own chest, Husnov. And I do feel Husnov there, it just came off his keeper's right arm last. Real mess of a goal, but again, Austin McPhee, Aston Villa set-piece coach, is the Portugal set-piece coach as well. And Uzbekistan straight on the attack. After that 4th, they get themselves a corner kick. Alizhanov winning it. Yeah, I do feel for Husnov and Nemetov in that situation. Just unfortunate for them. So just over an hour gone in Houston. Portugal 4, Uzbekistan 0. Uzbekistan have a corner on the left-hand side phase live, so without doubt now Portugal have definitely got those 3 points in the bag to temporarily at least take them to the top of the group. So fades alive, corner comes in, punched away from Diogo Costa, ball still looping up in the air in the 6-yard box. Costa punched away again, drops the edge of the box. Now Uzbekistan takes shot off for Ganayev, that's blocked. João Neves, now Uzbekistan right inside, Mozgovoy down the line, cross of Ganayev, headed away from Diaz. And Shomurodov can get his feet sorted out. Mendes gets to it. Now Portugal can counter. Felix and Mendes combine. Ronaldo just over halfway on the right. Ronaldo just slowing things down here now down the line towards Semedo, but well read there. In the end, it was a good inception there by Shakurov. Now Uzbekistan have it with Nemetov. Unfortunately, has an own goal to his name. Nothing he could do about it. Bounced off his arm after Husnov couldn't quite clear it. That's not for Nemetov towards Shomurodov. Diaz wins the header, and then Contessao gets onto the second ball by the centre circle. Portugal enjoying their 4-goal lead, just comfortably enjoying possession in defensive midfield. Vitinha now moves into the centre circle as João Neves. Surely Roberto Martinez making some more substitutions soon. Neves on halfway. Forwards on the left foot. Semedo back now to Vitinha. João Neves. Pass back on the halfway line to Vega. It is Mendes. Cups in. Mendes looks at Fernandes in the middle. Intercepted from Shakurov. And then there's a shove there from Fernandes on Shakurov. Fernandes just holding his nose. Then if he took a whack for his trouble as well. But the foul definitely firstly came for Bruno Fernandes. And Shakurov, so correct decisions to give the free kick there. So Uzbekistan maybe just try and get a goal to their name. Obviously have found the back of the net today, but there's a foul in the build-up. Obviously did score their first ever goal in this tournament against Colombia. So João Felix off, and Francisco Trincao is on in his place. So a short free kick from Uzbekistan. As Ashramatov just lost his balance there when Abdullayev played it to him. So it's a throw for Portugal to go backwards with. And Semedo, and now Ruben Diaz. Across the defensive line to Vega. Mendes inside to Vitinha. Plays it through the centre circle, half turn for João Neves. On the halfway line, now forwards on the right. Here for Trincao. Conceição. Now Conceição cuts it back for Neves. Now Trincão's on the ball. Semedo. Vitinha, 35 yards and goal. Swivels and goes backwards to Diaz. Portugal still in the Uzbekistan half. Diaz just about finds Fernandes on the stretch. Pods it back to Vega. Mendes is Vega level with the centre circle. Then Shomurodov off all over the back of him, but he has to go to his centre-back partner, Ruben Diaz. And now Diaz just stops the ball just behind the centre circle. Vitinha right-footed. Neves pass from the centre circle, half-turn it from Trincao. He's tackled. Loose ball falls for Neves. He's found. Now referee waves play on. Semedo out wide here to Conceição. Conceição cuts in. Cross towards Ronaldo at the back. Stick headed out the box from Kusanov. Headed down from Vega. Portugal in the middle. The Uzbekistan half with Neves. It's 30 yards and goal. Neves again, now inside right. Goes wide to Conceição. Gets past this man. In Aluzhinov. Now Conceição on the byline. Just stops himself. A few step overs. Now plays it inside to Vitinha. Portugal back in the box. And Conceição's pass intercepted. Couldn't fall to Vitinha. Afterlife gets it clear for Uzbekistan. Ball comes off the back of Bruno Fernandes. Actually, Fernandes went down holding his back, but now on his feet again. Vitinha. From the inside right to Neves. Just flicks it back towards Vitinha. Back 4 yards in Uzbekistan half. 25 minutes to go here in Houston. Portugal, 4 goals to good. And they're heading on to 4 points in the group. Now Conceição to João Neves on the byline. Neves now guides it outside the right boots, inside right edge of the area with Vitinha. Vitinha moving further and further away from the target. Square across the middle to Vega. Now Mendes dispossessed from Karimov, but the referee has pointed to his right for a free kick, and Karimov furious. He felt that was a clean challenge. I have to say, with the naked eye, I thought Karimov did get the ball as well. But the referee thought differently. So we'll look at it, and I have to say, I was completely wrong. So the referee has the best view on the pitch, of course. He's the man to make the decisions. It was a definite foul from Karimov. And Nuno Mendes want a card as well. I'm not sure it's card worthy. It's a little bit of a warning for the right wing back is fair. Free kick for Nuno Mendes. 23 yards and goal. Inside left, Mendes whips in towards Ronaldo. Kusanov heads away. Kick back from Fernandes. Now Mendes, he concedes possession. Ganayev midway inside his half. Now square for Shomurodov. He keeps it now forwards over halfway for Ganayev. Ganayev takes a heavy touch as Mendes came in with the challenge, and then just came off Ganayev's right boot and rolls out for a goal kick to Portugal, where Costa now plays it short into the feet of Vitinha. Vitinha square to Mendes. Back to Vitinha. 67 minutes on the clock here. Portugal for Uzbekistan. Now we are approaching hydration break. Vitinha, half turn. Fernandes returns it back to Vitinha. Now Portugal over halfway. Ronaldo can't roll it forwards to Trincao. A light touch from Nematov, but just fall to Ashramatov. Now Kusanov to his right. It is Karimov. Ganayev on halfway. Now Ganayev obstructed from Vega. Referee had a good view of that. And awards the free kick to Uzbekistan. Actually, yellow card as well. Shown by the referee to Vega. I have to say that did look like a yellow card challenge. It was a clear obstruction from Vega on Azizhan Ganayev. So free kick for Uzbekistan to take. And I'm sure they'll just try and go long to Shomurodov. Portugal fans really enjoying themselves, as well as Uzbekistan again. What an achievement for Uzbekistan. I said multiple times, but for them, for them to be here in such a tough group with Portugal and Colombia in it. So hydration break now is happening. Portugal lead Uzbekistan by 4 goals to 0. Half them scored by Ronaldo. Opener came in the 6th minute. And João Cancelo sweeping the low ball in towards near post. Ronaldo swept home into the back of the net. Mendes got Portugal's second, whipping in the free kick from the D. Ronaldo looking like he was going to take the free kick, then stopped, and it was a good routine. Mendes whipped it in to the bottom corner. Ronaldo got his second, brilliant counter. Fernandes set him up for that one, rolling it through. And then the fourth was a real unfortunate one for Uzbekistan. Fernandes caused chaos, just passed in the low corner towards near post. Uzbekistan, again, the ball just sort of went in between a melee of players at near post, and Husnov tried to clear it. It was just unfortunate. Husnov just flicked it onto his own chest, then came off his chest and bounced off the right arm of the goalkeeper, Abdulvakid Nematov. It's just real unfortunate for Uzbekistan. Sums up the game they had, but again, there's no pressure for Uzbekistan coming to this game, coming into this tournament. It's their first experience in this competition on the global stage, and it's an experience that they'll never forget for sure. Obviously, Portugal, they're so many high quality footballers with complementary strengths that allows for tactical flexibility and different approaches from game to game. So, it's massive for Roberto Martinez. The squad they have is just outstanding. They've got to be within a big shout to win this competition. They've within matches they've had so many different tactical approaches, and that can sometimes confuse the opposition, but that midfield is so key for Portugal. Again, with that pairing of the two Paris Saint-Germain players, Vitinha and João Neves, and then of course you got player of the year in top flight in England, and Bruno Fernandes, and it's just just an array of riches for Portugal, where it couldn't be any different for Uzbekistan. Again, Husnov, and the commentary was that defence, and just unfortunate that failed to clear for that goal. But again, they did rest everything on the shoulders. Uzbekistan's captain, all-time leading goal scorer, Eldor Shomurodov, coming into this competition again. He actually averages around a goal every other game, international level. Struck 5 in qualifying. He's applying his trade in Italy, so. And now he's been vying for Turkey's golden boot just the season gone. But yeah, the Portugal have dealt with Shomurodov really well, in particularly Ruben Diaz in that battle. So ready to get back underway here in Houston. Uzbekistan just playing across the back line. There's Ashramatov now. Now Alijanov. Let's go back to Ashramatov. Hits outside the right boot. Just bounces onto the chest here of Diaz. Now Semedo forwards. Can't pick out Trincao Conceição. So Husnov back to Nematov. Nematov direct. And he finds, I was talking about a moment ago, Shomurodov. He can't head away from Diaz. The fact that he was actually offside against Eldor Shomurodov anyway. So free kick quickly played from Portugal in the centre circle, where Neves combines with Vitinha. There's Diaz on the ball. 72 minutes on the clock here in Houston. Can we get any more goals this match? Definitely know the outcome will be a Portugal win, just by how many. Vega forwards, now it's dummy from Fernandes. Trincao's on the chase, but Husnov gets to it first. Now Karimov, he's tackled, and now Portugal back on the front foot. Mendes steams into the box. Mendes goes to cover up Ronaldo's shot, scuffed wide. I think it may have taken a deflection off of Ashramatov. Not quite sure final decision is, but it was well won back for Nuno Mendes, dispossessing Herzon Karimov, and then Neves back to Mendes, cut back. It looked like that didn't take deflection. Ronaldo just got his finish all wrong. Desperate to complete the hat-trick. So Uzbekistan bring on their third substitution. Igor Sergeev to come on here. So sub now made, and Nematov is kick forward is blocked from Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets off control of the ball, shot on target for Ronaldo, pushed away from the keeper. Fernandes inside left, reserves the ball. Mendes to Vitinha. Fernandes 25 yards from goal, still holding on to it. Fernandes now maybe line up a shot, rolls it in the D, and then Trincao dispossessed. Now Uzbekistan go long towards the left hand side. being chased on it from Sean Rodolph, but it was a light shove into the back of Ruben Diaz. There wasn't a lot in that. It was Ronaldo closed down Nematov's forward ball. Short goal kick that was played to Nematov. Ronaldo couldn't punish him. Definitely nothing wrong with that Ronaldo block. Nematov was appealing for handball possibly. Now Portugal get it back on the inside right, 35 yards on goal. Conte's out. Pass goes behind him on the halfway line to Semedo. Diaz. Here's Semedo. Diaz again. Just over halfway. Portugal's Neves on the right. Semedo. And he's outside to Conceição. Now back into Portugal after Diaz. Coutinho lets it run across him. Vega. Square for Diaz. Diaz walks over halfway. On his outside now to Semedo. Conceição joins in. Semedo wants it back. Conceição looking to get down the line. Conceição, no space to get across in. Work there from Alusionov closing down that angle. So Portugal now have it just in front of halfway with Semedo. And Bernardo Silva will be coming on very shortly for the Portuguese. Sharp turn inside right there for Neves. Neves had his shirt pulled back from Ashramatov. I think that'll be the cue for Bernardo Silva to come on with a quarter an hour left. Ronaldo thought he was going to get that hat-trick a moment ago when he closed down Nematov's forward ball. Pounced him nice in the box, got a couple of touches, got the shot off, but straight at the goalkeeper in the end. So João Neves off, Bernardo Silva now on. Just one sub remaining for Portugal. By the way, it was Here's Aliyev, who came off for Sergi for Uzbekistan. Sub was a couple of minutes ago. So Vega roll across the box, just in front of halfway. Semedo. It is Conceição, facing his own half and uses his right-sided partner Semedo now in Portuguese territory with Diaz. Vega, right in the middle of Portugal half, moves away from Sean Rodolph. That's in the centre circle with Fernandes. Takes heavy touch to Bruno Fernandes. So it's in the Uzbekistan midfield with Sergi, who's dropping deep. And now Nematov. Long ball driven towards the right-hand side. Well, Karimov not giving it up. Costa out of his area. Just clear his lines left-footed. And it's flicked on now for Trincao. Then Dink forwards from Vitinha. Almost finding the route to look for the run of Bernardo Silva, but couldn't quite find him. Uzbekistan backwards in the half. It is Adekode Husinov. Ball play inside to Moscovoy. Heavy pass though from Karimov, and now Portugal inside right with Conceição. Gets the ball stuck on his foot, but still has it. Conceição now twisting, turning. Uzbekistan have men back. Space opened up a second ago. And Semedo. Slowly coming down the right. Semedo. Infield here for Conceição. Again, half turn from Trincao. Now with Ronaldo foul for Husinov, nothing given. Here is Shomorodov over halfway. Looking on his outside, and now Sergi wants it in the middle. Uzbekistan inside right. Moscovoy. Karimov. Moscovoy making movement down the right. Goes to Shomorodov in the box. Shomorodov gets the shots off. He was leaning back when he got the shot away in the end, and it's nice first touch, left foot in the box at Shomorodov. Bounced him vitally onto his right foot. Just leaning back a bit too far in the end. Yeah, Uzbekistan talisman couldn't keep his effort down. Short goal kick from Portugal. And Mendes back to Costa. It is Ruben Diaz. Diaz rolls it through the Uzbekistan forward line. Time on the ball now for Vitinha. He's right footed to his left to Mendes. Mendes on the halfway line, tapped to Bruno Fernandes. And now Vitinha. Vitinha for a forward pass. There's another one on, so just lifts it in line them to Semedo. Semedo's over halfway. Heavy touch from Conceição, but still pokes it back to Semedo on halfway. Conceição in possession again, bundled down to the ground there by Alusionov. Will be a free kick in favour of Portugal. Was a clear foul. Free kick taken short. Portugal now in the centre circle with Diaz. So it's Portugal inside left with Bruno Fernandes. And forwards on that far side to Mendes. The ball just ran under Mendes' left boot. So Uzbekistan now have the throw to take. Deep inside their half. And Uzbekistan snap the hand off now for 4-0 defeat, not for it to get any worse. They do win a free kick, Uzbekistan. And just a push on the back of Karimov on the right hand side. So free kick for Uzbekistan to take. It will be driven long from Abdullayev. Right-sided centre-back looking for Sergi, but Diaz beats him in that aerial duel pretty comfortably. Vitinha in the centre circle. Lets us pass away across halfway line to Semedo. Semedo midway in the Uzbekistan half. Portugal just slowing it down. Conceição back here to Vitinha. 2 men around it, just dinks it back to Diaz. Ruben Diaz level with the centre, in fact right by it now. Here's Trincão to Vitinha. Then looks to get Conceição behind, but intercepted though from Alizhanov. Along towards Shomurodov, wins the flick on Shomurodov. And that's too little on that pass there from Shakurov. Just in front of the halfway line, he was looking to try and find Sergi. So 10 minutes to go here in Houston. Portugal 4 goals to good. And they extend that Conceição into the box. Conceição links up with Silva. Goes backwards out to Semedo. Portugal now in midfield with Vitinha, who's just over 30 yards from goal. Vega forwards. Now here's Fernandes in the middle. Picks up, has time just to play it out to Silva. Fernandes right side of the box. Now Fernandes gonna cross and it's been blocked. Now it's Uzbekistan. Poke it forwards in the half and Shomurodov leaves it for Sergi. Sergi knocks it behind him. Now Ashramatov to Husanov. Husanov nice and balanced, kept that away from Ronaldo. Now space open up for Uzbekistan on the right hand side. As it's brought over halfway from Abdullayev. Still Abdullayev now on his outside to Karimov. Can he get a crossing? Karimov delivers towards the back post. Almost found Sergi's head, but finds a good flick there from Semedo. Take away from Sergi's head. Semedo finds the feet of Trincão. Space for Vitinha. Plays it forwards down left to Mendes. Portugal just behind halfway with Ronaldo, facing his own goal. Portugal slowed down. Diaz over the top. Mendes is onside on the left-hand side. Mendes slowly coming towards the box. Mendes cross blocked with the chest of Karimov. Karimov sliding towards the ball but can't prevent it from going for a Portugal corner kick. Out on the left-hand side. So 8 minutes to go for Portugal to add to their tally. For Ronaldo to get that hat-trick he's been craving since the 39th minute. So Rafael Leao, the latest player to come for Portugal. Vitinha coming off, a little shake of the head from Vitinha. Would have wanted to last 90 minutes, enjoying himself out there, but again, Roberto Martinez saving him that final game in this Group K against Colombia. So Rafael Leao, as I said, he wants to move away from his club AC Milan this summer. He needs to focus on this football, this tournament for now. So short corner taken for Portugal. Fernandes whips in the cross, but now just chest out the box and Shomurodov. Now Shomurodov bring the ball forward to Uzbekistan. Shomurodov in need of support. Shomurodov has that support by him, but can't link up in the end with Shakurov. Just broke down. Shakurov got the ball stuck under his foot. Now Portugal with Conceição just behind halfway. It's Diaz to Silva. 7 minutes to go here. Just a reminder, by the way, if you are watching this match and listening to us at the same time, make sure you watch it through your local broadcaster. Leao rounds his man, but Leao doesn't get the touch right when he got into the penalty area. Uzbekistan clear. Silva, 30 yards and goal, right in the centre. Semedo now coming up towards the box. Here's Conceição. Conceição, tricky feet. Just behind the penalty area. Sets up now for Fernandes. Fernandes low shot pushed away for Nematov. And then cleared out the box from Karimov. Pushing header from Mendes, intercepted. From Moscovoy. Now Moscovoy loses possession against Mendes after heavy touch. Leao, edge of the box, a skips pass, carrying off, cuts it back for Ronaldo, but Moscovoy again gets out the area, and Ronaldo puts a challenge in on carrying off. He did win the ball, Ronaldo. Goes out of touch anyway for a throw. Ronaldo did get the final touch. Fernandes desperate to get on the score sheet. Drove the right foot shot just a moment ago, but pretty comfortable save for Nemetov to push it away. Uzbekistan get themselves another throw. This time about 4 yards closer to the halfway line. Throw taken over halfway. Shomurodov flicked, but his right heel, no one there though. Now Trincao finds Ronaldo out on the left-hand side. Leveled the penalty. Ronaldo just shrugged off the ball in the end from Adekode Usunov. In fact, actually offside flag up against Ronaldo. So free kick taken from Uzbekistan. Cross defence. It's on the inside, right with Ginayev. Uzbekistan now in the centre circle. Good hold up play from Shomurodov. Still held on Shomurodov. That support now is Shakurov. He sends over Shakurov first time. Ginayev on the left. And now a cross comes in from left hand side. Headed away from Vega. It's delivered in from Alijanov. And Portugal have it with Conceição. Close to his area. He finds Fernandes. That's an excellent first time flick from Fernandes to Semedo. And now space open up for Portugal with 5 minutes of normal time left. Conceição, tricky feet, stopped in his tracks though. In the end for Shakurov. Shakurov, good strength there against Conceição. Conceição puts the tackle in, but Uzbekistan do get the throw. Just under midway inside their territory. Shakurov throws it back. Here's Ginayev. Now Shakurov. Moscovoy, it's the first time pass, tap back to Ashramatov, and now roll forwards from Uzbekistan, slack pass there from Shakurov. Now Portugal with Leao inside left. Now first time forward pass and Trincao, a bit too much on it for Ronaldo. It's with Nemetov right side of his area. I'll pick the ball up. Can Uzbekistan at least get a goal to their name in this match? And Nemetov lightly go along towards Sergei and Shomurodov. Yeah, goes long towards Shomurodov, and Shomurodov just lent into Nuno Mendes. So free kick for Uzbekistan to take, and had the big top now, and Sergei and Shomurodov, but Portugal still handling them pretty comfortably. So here's Portugal take the short free kick. Semedo to Trincao inside here for Fernandes. Rolls it through for Semedo, right side of the box. Semedo's delivery flicked away. Forced Leao into the roof of net. And it's 5 for Portugal. And Leao gets his goal quickly off the bench into the roof of net. And it has been a 5-star performance from Portugal. Bruno Fernandes, a delightful pass down the inside right channel to set away Semedo. He was looking for Ronaldo to try and complete his hat-trick. The cross in was a sliding clearance away. But then running onto it was Rafa Leao. Semedo was definitely onside from that Fernandes pass. So Semedo's delivery flicked away for Usunov. And then Leao unmarked, just in line with the penalty spot. Just had the simple job of hitting it right-footed into Nematov's top right-hand corner. And it is Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0 in. And it was a really good hit there from Rafa Leao into the roof of net to make it Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. And Portugal have been absolutely ruthless today. So Uzbekistan to get us back underway very shortly with the goal. It was such a good pass of Fernandes down that right hand side to Semedo. He just felt that Portugal had one more in the locker. Maybe felt it was a story for Ronaldo to get a hat-trick, but not to be. Uzbekistan in possession with Ganayev. And now Kamirov plays it back here to Abdullayev. It is Nemetov. Nemetov clears it first time. Header from Fernandez. Uzbekistan clear it towards the centre. Shomurodov trying to hold it up, but actually Fernandez gets himself into man and ball really well, earns it and gives it to Semedo. Now Vega into the last minute of normal time here in Texas. There is Fernandez on the ball. So Silva in the centre circle. Silva left-footed. It is Semedo. Now wide on the right-hand side. So Conceição down that line here for Semedo on the byline. Puts the cross in too high for Ronaldo. Touch back from Ganayev. This is cleared long from Kamirov. Now it's cleared forward from Vega. Mendes inside left, 35 yards from the target. And Portugal inside right with Conceição. Cuts in. Conceição trying to weave his way in between a few players, but runs into trouble. And it's cleared away from Alejandro on his far as the left-hand side, where Silva, Leao and Mendes all combine. Portugal coming up to the box. Leao couldn't lay it back off to Trincao. And Uzbekistan midway inside their half. Going to Sergei from Shakurov. Now Sergei. It is Ganayev. Shakurov wants it in the centre circle. Ganayev over halfway, so now into stoppage time at the end of this match. Now Shomurodov, a chance for Alejandro to get shots off on the D, but has a few men around him now. Being forced away from goal. Alejandro. Uzbekistan edge of the box. 5 minutes of stoppage time in. 5 is the amount of goals Portugal have over Uzbekistan. So it is Uzbekistan 30 yards and goal with Shakurov. Goes backwards, intercepted from Ronaldo. Ronaldo couldn't quite win it. The second attempt after his interception. It's gone backwards now from Rusanov to Nemetov. Just a reminder, 5 minutes of stoppage time here in Texas. Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. Portugal as it stands heading to the top of Group K. Uzbekistan set to be eliminated from the competition. But what experience has been for Leao, that high foot. And he's got the latest of those Portugal 5 goals. Just caught Karimov. So first minute of stoppage time completed it. It was a really good take from Leao for that 5th one. Had a lot of the targets aim at, but still swept it really nicely right-footed into the top left-hand corner. Nice little dance to him and his teammates as well after scoring. So Uzbekistan free kick to take in a second. It'll be just under 30 yards from goal. So free kick comes in, simple catch in the end for Diogo Costa. Costa release it by way. Uzbekistan made 2 substitutions, head away there from Rusanov. Header over the halfway line to Conceição. So it's Shakurov from Karimov off and Esanov. And joining him is Zhianov on the pitch. So here's Portugal with Fernandez. And now just walking the ball is Silva. Semedo. Silva. Now on the line of the Portugal box. It's Fernandez, dropping deep as he loves to do. Lovely diagonal over halfway to reach Leao. Leao now looking to get down line, goes down. Referee does award a free kick in Leao's favour. And a challenge came in from Ganayev. There's a definite foul there on Leao, and we are midway into the 5 minutes of stoppage time. Portugal getting close and close to 3 points. Being confirmed, and it could have been 6 of Portugal. Low ball to Trincao, just swept it wide of the target. So close there for another Portugal attacker to come off the bench and score. Short free kick from Portugal. Ronaldo and Mendes combined. Leao starting off the free kick. And then Trincao running unopposed in the box, swept it wide. And Shomurodov looking to come forwards with the referee. He's given a free kick against Uzbekistan. Roberto Martinez will be very happy how comprehensive this has been for Portugal. So Fernandez hits the free kick. Here's Vega. Now Silva turns by the centre circle. Another turn from Bernardo Silva, from Esanov. And now Leao looking to get down the right hand side. Leao holds on to it, still Rafa Leao. And challenge comes in from Gianov, the most recent substitute for Uzbekistan. The tackling goes out of play, and Leao and looks like Leao and Abdullayev just having a bit back and forth at the moment. In terms of verbals, nothing physical at least. Fabio Cannavaro's in his black t-shirt standing helpless, arms folded, so into the last minute now, stoppage time from Portugal. Get a stick to their name. Fernandes just goes for the backwards pass in the centre with Diaz. Fernandes again, 40 yards from the target, inside right, over the top. What a pass of Fernandes to Conte Sal. Conte Sal on the byline, Conte Sal's ball in, and almost went for Semedo, but that was a really good interception. Then Alijanov gets a free kick. Conte Sal fouled him, and Ronaldo will not get that hat-trick by the looks of things. And Bruno Fernandes, that all over the top down the channel, works every time this match. Uzbekistan came in, intercepted that cross, which Semedo was trying to meet. Uzbekistan give away the ball from their free kick. Now Leao flicks it to Mendes. Mendes looking for Ronaldo on the stretch.